And on a Sunday, my ticket is a one-way. I'm about to play in the sky. I always knew you'd make it one day. Today was such a fun day. And I think I'm the first. Got that, I got out, free fly, just the sky and the love.
Yeah. Welcome back to WazzyCircus Radio, a show where I sit down with some of the most amazing people that I've met in over a decade of professional skydiving. My guest today has a dream. He has a dream to connect rad people with rad people. He's created a social media platform that's a cross between Instagram, Facebook, and Tinder. BMX, surfing, skydiving, base jumping, basket weaving, right? If that's what you like, you can set a parameter of miles around your location and see who's around you that likes the same passion, and then instantly connect with them. It's pretty cool. My guest today, world traveler, entrepreneur, my homeboy, Jeff Long.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, what's up? What up, dog?
Yeah,
man.
Some good water.
It's some delicious water.
Delicious water.
And that is from A Fuerza Especial. It's a pretty cool shout out, guys.
Fancy.
Yeah. So, rock climbing.
Yeah.
Very passionate about it. That's how you started.
Very passionate. Yeah, that's where I started. Yeah.
Did you fall off and get hurt?
The
was
injury?
It like reaching to get
Yeah,
hurt?
no, the injury, I was on a climb out in Arkansas and upside down, took a hold the wrong way and just heard it pop.
Shit.
Did
you fall?
Did not fall.
So you popped and held on?
I was still holding on with the other hand. I was making the move with this one. It popped.
Jesus. But now you've got 2 legs and 1 arm.
2 legs, 1 arm, and tried to do it again.
Why you stayed upside down and tried it again?
Tried it again.
And then?
I was 2 clips away from the anchor. I wasn't going to give up.
Okay.
So 2 more pops, and I ended up conceding.
2 more pops.
2 more pops. I conceded.
So 2 clips from the anchor. How far are how far is the anchor away? Like, what's a clip? The clip is like you clip in. Pull up, clip
yeah,
in?
no. So on the roof that I was on,
this was indoor.
This is outdoor.
Okay.
Yeah.
You said roof.
Ceiling, roof, same. Upside down rock.
Okay. See, I don't know what that is, man. Yeah.
So I was probably about 4 feet from the next clip, and another 6 from the following one.
And what's a clip?
Clip is what you hook your rope into. So you attach your quick draw to the wall. There's these little bolts, eye holes that hang out of the wall.
Okay.
And you hook your what's called a quick draw into that.
And like a carabiner or something?
Yeah, it's 2 carabiners on a piece of webbing.
Okay.
And then you click one end into the wall, click the other end into your rope, and off you go.
So if you would have fell, you would have had some kind of safety, even though you'd have smashed the rock.
Oh yeah, no, I was probably 3 feet from my last clip in. So I mean,
so that means a 6-foot fall.
No, it depends on how much slack is in the rope.
Okay.
So I would assume I would have probably taken a 10, 12-foot whipper, which isn't that bad, but
a whipper. That's what you guys call it.
Yeah, whippers.
Oh, it's fucked up, man. How high were you when that shit popped, man?
I don't know, 50 feet up.
Oh, yeah, that's death.
Yeah. I wasn't going to die. I was hooked in.
Right on.
And my buddy was on the other rope.
Yeah,
I had ultimate faith in him. So
he's down there holding your weight? Okay.
Yeah, down there belaying me. So
my experience is at main event.
Okay. Slightly different.
They've got the hydraulic. Hey, there's some badasses there. There's some hard stuff. I've seen people like doing crazy shit.
I would know. Anybody that gets on the wall and does anything, props to him, man.
Yeah, my kids love it. It's fun, man. I love it. It's a great workout.
You got the great body for it too, man.
Really?
Yeah.
Thanks, man.
Lanky and that arm span.
Yeah, just reaching.
Yeah,
I've got terrible shoulders though, man.
Well, everybody says you climb with your legs. I've got terrible shoulders too, and I can't climb for a damn now anyway. So yeah.
So man, you've traveled. You've lived in. What are you, military brat? You lived all over the place.
I just adopted the
nomad way.
The nomad way at an early age. Took my first trip sophomore year in high school. Moved out to LA.
Okay. From New York.
What?
from New York.
No, originally New York,
Uh-huh.
then Florida, then Houston.
Okay.
Spent some time growing up in Houston.
Okay.
Took off to LA my sophomore year.
Was there a dream involved, or was it just I'm going to LA?
I saw a surfing movie, said, fuck it, I can do that.
Okay, sweet. Surfing. Nice, yeah.
So I tried to do that. Ended up in Mexico.
Wait, did you surf in Houston?
No, I attempted. You
Okay.
know, I mean, Galveston is what it is.
They
but-
do, though.
Yeah, they do. But, I didn't get my ass kicked until I got to Hawaii.
Okay.
So
did you learn how to surf in LA?
I would say that's where I got my first ass beating.
When you moved to LA to surf, what were you going to do for money? Were you waiting tables
I had
and
no
surfing?
idea.
Or what are you doing?
I had no idea.
No, you're just going to surf.
Just going to surf. That's it.
White guys could do that shit, man.
Yeah.
I can't just do that.
I mean, when you're
I'll be
16,
homeless,
16
son.
it's fuck it, man.
I don't arrest my ass. like hell no. You got what? What kind of dream? No.
No. I mean, it's you just gotta take the bull by the horse and go for it, man.
So you just show up in LA.
showed up in LA, took a train out with my surfboard, and there it
From
was.
Texas. You brought a surfboard from Texas to Cali.
I know. Listening to myself say it now, I can't believe I actually admitted to that. But yeah,
that's fucking
jumped on the Amtrak.
I got a dream, son. Hey, in skydiving, it happens all the time.
Hey, man,
Cat
I
gets
tell you-
their first rig, and they're like, I'm going to live at the DZ, and they just take off. My buddy Dusty Shaw, that was on the show, sold everything he fucking had and was living in a tent under a wing of a plane in
Hey,
Washington.
I salute that man.
Fucking A,
That is
man.
why I built Access Earth, for men like that.
Yeah, fuck
Damn
yeah,
right.
you did. Because
That's
now he's
exactly-
one of the best in the world. He's the top 10 flyer in the world. They got 10 in Bahrain. They got 10th in Bahrain. I Fly Crucible. Danny Cordito, Dusty Shaw, man, you guys kicked ass. Thank you for representing on the world level. But yeah, it is for guys like that.
Yeah.
All right, so you're in LA. What happens?
Stumbled south, ended up in Mexico.
Yeah, how do you fucking stumble to Mexico? You got to go through San Diego at least.
It's close in proximity, I guess.
So you're chasing waves?
Trying to stay alive. Let's put it that way,
What the fuck?
dude. Just
Hold on. People are trying to sneak here to stay alive, and you went there?
so there's a little island down there. Great waves, dollar fish tacos, dollar Coronas.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
it's the Mecca.
What is
It was
place?
the Mecca.
It's not anymore?
No.
What happened?
I really can't say. It's been a while since I've been down there, but I would assume that tourism, fell off, and that's what happens down in those countries down there, and it's very unfortunate. The place I was at is a place right around Ensenada.
Mm-hmm.
Gorgeous area. Friendliest people I've met outside of Spain and Portugal, and I mean that city thrived off of the tourism.
So when
And-
tourism stopped because of what? Gang violence and drug wars?
I would have a hard time to believe that was the issue over there.
Okay.
Because it is on the Baja Peninsula, so
Okay.
I don't think that's what happened.
So it's on the Baja.
It's on the Baja.
Like
yeah, it's
tip-ish, mid-range?
so you come out of what is it, Tijuana?
Uh-huh. That's Tijuana straight south of San Diego.
And then you hit Las Rosas, then you hit Ensenada. So
Okay.
probably it was a 2.5 hour trek down from San
So
Diego.
it's up at the top. So is it on the west coast or the inlet of the
West
Baja?
Coast.
So it's on the outside.
Yeah, it's on the outside.
And there's an island offside the outside.
There's an island right outside Ensenada called if I butcher it, I think
What?
it's Todo Los Santos or
Okay.
something similar to that. But they have giant waves out there
All day.
all day. Yeah, so it was, and you get a lot of Americans who just go down there. It used to be a place where you could leave your board on the beach,
Mm-hmm.
stroll in the city, grab a marg, grab some fish, run back out. Your shit wouldn't be touched.
Right.
So it was that little kind of surf haven that we've always looked
Haven,
for.
Yeah, that sounds beautiful.
Just disappeared. So,
disappeared like how?
well, it's crime,
Crime.
safety.
Safety.
Okay. It's let me put it this way. Back then I would have felt very comfortable leaving my wallet, board, everything on the beach. Now I would feel hesitant to step in the city. So
Damn it, man.
yeah, it's unfortunate.
So where were you sleeping at the time? Was it hostels or you had like a little cabana?
Yeah, it's anywhere.
Anywhere. Just chasing the fucking dream.
Chase the fucking
You gotta
dream.
love the passion, man.
Passion, baby.
Hey, man, and you built something for passionate people. That's pretty rad.
That's what I say. I came up with this idea like 6 years ago. It's probably not that. I feel like this is this has been in the back of my mind as I've progressed through my life, because I've always been in this situation where wherever I am, you know, I wake up, I want to go do cool shit. You know, it's
take advantage of the day.
Take advantage of the day.
Every minute.
Get up. You know, if you want to climb, go climb. If you want to surf, go surf. If
you want to skydive, go skydive, son. Don't sit at the house.
Plane, right? Yeah. So it's hard to find those like-minded individuals. They're out there. You know, every time you go to a DZ, every time you go to a beach, you can find them. They're there. But, you know, I wanted to be able to connect with them before, because I like to do multiple things. So I'm not going to go down to the beach in the hopes that I'm going to find a surfer to surf with. I'm not going to go to the rock gym and hope that somebody straggled in there the same day and needs a climbing partner.
Right.
You know, it was very, even though they are soloistic sports in a sense,
right,
it's much more fun to do something with a partner.
Other people, right? Of course.
I mean,
of course. Everything's better together.
It's like that movie. You know, I don't know if this is Hollywood fluff or not, but did you ever see Into the Wild?
Did we see Into the Wild? I'm not sure. No.
No. So it's about this guy. He just drops out of society and treks, makes it up to Alaska, I think, lives in a van, ends up dying up there, and was keeping journals the whole time.
Okay.
At the end of the movie, and again, I don't know if this is Hollywood fluff or this is actually what happened, but his last entry was like, you know, I wish I had somebody to share these experiences with, because it was, you know.
Damn, son. So, yo, there's a lot. There's a trend of iFly instructors that have cut off and they buy vans. They're living in San Diego, LA, the nice weather areas, and they've cut off from society, and all they do is surf and skydive and live in their vans. So don't die alone, boys. We love you, man. Don't disconnect, son.
And to everybody that you're mentioning right now, Waz, that's why I built this. Okay, like, you don't want to be on Facebook, I get it. I don't want to be on Facebook. You don't want to be on Instagram, fine, I get it.
Right.
But have some sort of lifeline back to the communities that you love and support and the people who are there. You know, I'm not saying get on there and connect with your mom, because they're not going to be on there. That's not what this is for. This is for you to be able to pull up into a new city, find somebody who's doing the same thing you are, and splitting some ramen noodles.
Right.
You know what I mean? Or, going in on a six-pack and chilling.
Yeah. What I like about it is right now, when I'm organizing or I'm trying to find people to fill the plane on the weekends, right? Like, I have to go to like 7 different groups to reach just the same kind of people. They're just not all, these guys are shredders, these guys are belly, these guys are VF. It's all separated by drop zone or discipline.
Yep.
So I have to send 20 fucking messages out just to get,
20 different messages on 3 different platforms.
Right, all day. All day. Because Twitter is Instagram, and then they're not doing it, right?
There isn't a home for people like us, which is shocking to me, because we are 40 million strong in this country.
Who are we?
40 million. So all of our research shows that 40 million Americans identify with regular to moderate activities in the sports that we include. So that's a decent chunk of the population, right?
Right.
Why is there nothing dedicated to us?
Right.
Like, it's mind-boggling.
Well, Red Bull.
Yeah, there you go. But that just shows you a company's willing to exploit what is there,
and
right?
They've been very financially successful.
And they've been very financially successful. And that's not a hit on Red Bull, because Red Bull does a lot for the communities and for the athletes. Like, hats off to them.
Chug.
But, there's just nothing that I felt. And again, you kind of mentioned it. We took a little bit from Facebook. We took a little bit from Instagram. Tinder, we took the functionality, but not the purpose. This isn't a dating app. This is a way to connect with people. We also took a little bit from Meetup, and we also took a little bit from Reddit and everything, and we just took what worked for us and our purpose and combined it into something that I believe is really beneficial to people like you and myself, and probably your listener.
And how it works is, like, you put in, you're in there, your passion is skydiving. You put in a mile radius around you, 10 miles, 5 miles. And it'll pull up all the skydivers on the app, not this group or that group. It'll pull up a person that loves skydiving, and you can instantly connect with them. You don't have to be their friend. You don't have to be in a group. You don't have to be included. You don't have to be on a drop zone page.
Nope.
Man, that's awesome.
Yeah.
That is really, really, really cool.
And you know what? You know what's awesome about that, Waz, is I'm a climber. You're a skydiver, right?
Right.
But what did we do an hour ago?
Yeah, what did we do an hour ago?
What did we do an hour ago?
Yeah. What did we do? What do you think of that?
I loved it. It was awesome.
Fucking crazy, right?
It was really crazy.
And that's your first time. You've got 12 skydives, but you've never been indoor.
I've never been in a tunnel, and I would not have been in a tunnel had we not connected on this app, had we not made that interaction.
Right.
And so that's my point here is that, you might identify as a skydiver, but I promise you, if I called you up and said, hey, let's go climbing out of Reimers, you'd be there. Right?
Better believe it.
Exactly. So, we transcend what we identify as. We are passionate people. We are chasing we're chasing something. And I don't want to identify it, adrenaline, whatever, whatever you want to tag it like, but we're chasing something other than the norm. Man,
that's cool. This podcast has allowed us to do some pretty cool stuff with the guests because everybody's into different stuff. Sounds like the app is like, yo, just go experience other shit.
Yeah.
And see, that's the thing about the show. People that skydive do a lot of other cool shit than skydiving.
Mm-hmm.
Like skydiving is just like a byproduct of a rad life, right? It's not like what becomes your focus, right? It's just the way it is. But you get into it because you're already kicking ass most of the time, and then you find something new. Well, people get in it for all different reasons. I can't label it like that. But just a hub. Because we might both like kayaking.
Exactly.
And then we end up going to eat ramen and then shooting AKs together down at the Red Ranch or something.
You never know where Monday will take you.
Yeah, fucking Monday. So, man, world traveler, where's the coolest place you've been?
My favorite place, hands down, is Portugal.
Hands down?
Hands down. You don't even have to ask me twice, man.
Really?
Portugal is the shit. I will live there one day.
Portugal, just that little sliver off the edge of Spain.
Man. My goal is to die in Portugal.
Where's Monaco? I'm an idiot.
I have no idea.
I'm sorry, guys. Okay, cool. Right on. Portugal. What's the capital of Portugal? Do we know? Yeah, I'm ignorant. I'm ignorant, you guys. I've been playing this geography game though. I'm getting better. I can do all of Africa.
Come on, Google. Brisbane, Portugal.
Brisbane, Portugal. Yeah. So all those cats in
Brisbane in Australia.
Okay, but Portugal.
Yeah.
Why Portugal?
So I was living in Spain at the time, a little beach town called Cadiz, and
were you there surfing?
Yeah,
man, you're way into this shit.
Well,
all I know about rock climbing. I was surfing your whole fucking life around the world.
When I go somewhere, I'll do whatever the environment offers. Right? I was over in Spain studying, so I was doing my language classes.
Good for you.
And met up. One of the rooms, ironic shit actually, because I ended up living with a family that didn't speak any English. I spoke zero Spanish.
Right.
So I'm sitting there trying to tell this lady, like, hey, I need some food. Like, where's my bed? And she had no idea what I was talking about. And all of a sudden, this German guy walks in, and
expats, man, they're everywhere.
No, he was a student too. And he was coming down from Germany. This elderly family housed, students, and so he comes in, and he's speaking some other language to them. I'm like, dude, do you speak English? He was like, yeah. Oh, you're from America. I'm like, please, God, just tell this lady I need to go to sleep. I've been on a plane for 48 hours. I need some food. I need some sleep. So he ended up, he was a big surfer. He connected me with some of the local pros, and one of the pros was facilitating this kind of surf trip for people in town to go out to Portugal for a week. It was like $100 for the week, food, beer, everything included.
What?
And room and board. Yeah, bro. Like,
why?
Take my money. Take my money.
Why was it?
I don't know, man.
What's the exchange rate on that shit? Is our dollar like?
I think it was just, I think times were tough, man. I was over there right before the I don't know if you call it a revolution or whatever was happening in the streets, but economy was bad, so I think people were taking the cash when they could get it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I packed up a van with like 12 of my friends that were over there.
It was probably like 6 to 8 to 1. So you probably give him like $600 fucking for that week, and it just felt like 100 to you.
He was happy with it.
Fuck yeah.
He put us out there, and he was out in the fucking water surfing all day too.
Awesome.
It was great.
Yeah.
It's absolutely great. Beaches were wonderful. There was a bar there, this little town we were in. Excuse me. They had a post office, a sheriff's office, and a restaurant. And that restaurant served dollar beers and dollar hamburgers.
Oh, fuck you.
This is it, man. Game over. Best waves, best beaches I've seen.
It was 5-1. It had to be $5.
Yeah, I don't know.
Who cares, right?
But everybody made out like bandits. We loved it. I'm stuffing my face with dollar hamburgers and beers, and you know,
God,
just surfing all
how
day.
do you leave?
Oh, I had to come back.
Had to move. Right. So where else have you been?
Let's see. The Gambit started in New York, then Florida, then Houston, then LA, then Mexico, back to Houston, then to North Carolina, Colorado, Portugal, Spain, been up to Canada, and then a couple of cities in a few of those states. So
right on. So in the U.S., what's your favorite city that you've been to?
I love Austin. I mean, Austin's great. Houston's my home. You know?
You like H-Town?
I love H-Town. H-Town has a special place in my heart.
Right on.
It does.
Why?
I don't know, man. It's just every time I go somewhere, with the exception of Portugal, it doesn't feel like home. Houston feels like home. You know, the people are really cool. It's a very, very diverse city. There's a lot going on.
Tons going on.
You know, it's just it's
fucking huge, isn't it?
Yeah, man, it's huge. It's huge. And yeah, it's just it's great people, man. I mean, it's the people there that I think make it what it is. You know, and same with Austin. Austin's people, they're a little bit weirder, but you know, we love weird. So Texas in general is great.
People are sleeping on this state, and good.
Yeah,
stay sleep on it,
man. It's home. So
I mean, we just battled fucking hour of traffic just to get 20 miles down the road,
and that's one of the main reasons I don't live in Austin.
Houston's fucked too, man.
Man, our freeway has like 28 lanes, man.
That's
you just get on there.
But it's still backed up, dog. When those 28 lanes get backed up,
4 million people, yeah.
Woo, 4 million.
4 million. Yeah, I think we just crashed 4 or something. So,
is there 1 million people in Austin? Probably close.
Oh, I think you guys are well over 1 million.
Maybe.
I would think so.
Damn, son. So, tunnel flying.
Mm-hmm. That was awesome.
When you came,
that was awesome, by the way. Thank you so much for that.
Oh, my pleasure, man. That's what we do. So the first flight was a little overwhelming. What did you expect?
Well, the sheer force of that wind coming out of there, I did not think it was
idea, right?
That was tough.
But think about it, has to lift up a body.
No, I mean, yeah. Makes sense, right?
Right.
I just was not fathoming how powerful that shit is. Like, it's
the power.
The power, exactly.
Yeah.
No, I think if I had another 2 or 3 sessions in there, I'd be pretty solid.
Yeah, man, we made progress, didn't we?
Yeah, no, I mean, it's just for me having the confidence level, knowing if I do this, what I'm gonna do.
Right.
You know, it was kind of a brain fuck when you're like, shit, moving this leg and you're going, like, wait, I'm doing something wrong. I don't remember. And then there's a glass wall right there. And then I look over and you're just laughing at me, you know? You know, so
that's my coaching style. So.
You know, that's great, man. Throw me in the fire.
Man, go get it.
But yeah, no, I was let me say this, but I was my expectations were surpassed.
Awesome.
You know, definitely.
Very cool.
I will be definitely doing it again.
Yes, sir. Fuck yeah. So, man, I applied a new training method that I've been developing on you, and it's no training.
No training.
Right?
Okay.
Remember when I put you on the floor, I made you wiggle around?
Yeah.
I said, go figure it out? That is fucking amazing, because guess who figured it out? It wasn't me telling you anything.
No.
I said, come here, go there, try that, and then you got to figure it out. Well, normally, we're really hands-on in your face and trying to talk to you the whole time. It's a completely different experience than what you got tonight. When you were doing that was fucking with me. When I was, right. It doesn't it. It's too much. It's sensory overload.
It is absolutely sensory overload.
And you know, a lot of times the guys are concerned with safety, and so it's like, please do this, please do that, and it's like, it's a very aggressive and scared way of communicating. Yeah,
no, and it definitely it puts you in high alert mode. And you need to be relaxed in there in order to
chill the fuck out.
Yeah.
So putting you on the floor, did it feel like I was degrading you or something? Like, oh,
God,
you can't fly?
No. I felt like you let the leash off, and it was my turn to kind of figure it out. And honestly, when you did that is when I started figuring it out.
Right.
So, you know, I tell you, when you fuck up and you move your arm the wrong way and you're heading for that glass, like that's where and maybe I'm different than other people. Maybe
No,
this
you're
is
exactly
something
like
we share.
yeah.
That instinct kicks in and it's like, okay, shit, now let me think about it
and fix this shit
real quick.
Right.
Versus, oh, I know this guy's got my leg. I'm not gonna hit my face on the glass.
Yeah. I had you, but I also wanted you to learn a little bit. So I let you hit the, go, know that you got to push off that.
It was good, man. I liked your teaching style for sure.
Oh, thank you, man. What was really new was, remember how low the wind was really low, and that made you stress to go up, and then to come down, you just relax, you just fell back down. Dude, you got that so fast. That is a way new way of teaching it.
I wish I had other experiences to compare it to, but all I can go off is what we did today, and it was perfect.
So by the end of 5 minutes, you had forward, back, up, down, 360 left, 360 right.
I don't know what that means, but sure.
Okay, yeah. You can fly forward and you can fly backwards. Yeah. How do you go forwards?
See, I don't know. Throw me in the tunnel and make me do it, and I'll remember.
What does that mean?
Legs straight.
All right. And how do you go backwards?
Legs curled.
Yeah, legs bent. Okay. How do you go left? Yep. And how do you go right? So you got it. How do you go up?
You got to make the sounds with your.
Yeah. How do you go up?
So that was kind of interesting. You got to kind of like suck in your chest.
Yeah, a little bit, right?
I didn't. It took me a minute to understand that, but yeah.
Oh yeah, because I did have to tap you. Like, look at me.
Yeah, I didn't even know what the hell you were doing. I was like, what the fuck? I can do this too, bro. Like. Yeah, so
come up, look at me. I know.
Yes,
hey, for a second you were watching me.
Like,
I'm not doing this for me, asshole. You're supposed to do. So I had to I'm like, you do it. Oh, that was funny, man.
Yeah, no, it's cool, man.
Yeah, but we turned the wind up, and you were fucking perfectly comfortable to fly. You didn't touch the glass. You didn't touch the net. You were, you adjusted.
I felt good. Like I said, I think if I got another, maybe 2, 3, 4 runs in there,
we'll make it happen.
We'd be doing it for sure. What you did at the end. That's some fucking sick shit, man.
It's fun.
I'm sorry. That was
fun.
sick.
It's fun.
That's
like the perk of being there, where you get to fly and figure something like that.
That was dirty, bro.
Thanks, man.
That was seriously.
It's way more fun in the sky, son.
Dude, when I saw you drop down there, I thought that little kid was gonna shit himself.
That's the point. Remember, I told you I was scared the shit out of this kid, son. I was like, I was scared the shit out of that little girl.
It was tight, man. It was thank you very much for that. It was definitely a bucket list item checked off today. So
super rad. The beginning,
and it happened because of Access Earth.
Access Earth, baby. So the virtual reality wingsuit based canyon flight experience.
Yes.
What do you think?
So I was actually telling your buddy up there, the added element of the wind tunnel, obviously. It took the VR experience to a whole nother level.
Right.
Like that was I've fucked with VR before. It's not complete until you have that external element, I think.
Yeah. And
so there was a simulator that they had at this place. I don't know, Dave & Buster's. You know Dave & Buster's? So this is like 10 years ago. They had this simulator where you were in like a robot. And it was a battle robot where you could hunt down other robots and shoot them. That was the closest thing that I've experienced to VR in an enjoyment aspect. Meaning,
right.
You've got the motions, you've got the virtual aspect, but you've also got a physical aspect that's helping boost that experience.
That's badass, yeah.
Yeah.
So did you have like gloves and arms and shit?
Yeah, like you were sitting in like a little cockpit and it was on, pressure.
Oh, sick. So it felt like you're...
Yeah,
oh,
so
awesome.
Exactly.
I love this VR shit, son.
Exactly. So, so when I go to like Best Buy and some little kid's like, hey, man, try these VR goggles. I'm like, put them on. I'm like...
Yeah, this is cool.
Yeah, this is cool, man. Cool. Whatever. Yeah. Like, that's great. But no, I mean, when you put those VR goggles on and it's... First of all, it's a sick base jump. So
yeah, those squirrel boys are dope, man.
That was sick.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then you just throw you in. It was a very close. It was the closest.
The suspension of disbelief.
Yeah.
It's easier to cross.
Yeah.
Because we are the world's only fully immersive VR experience right now, I think.
I think it's
like holy shit. Man, there's other applications for it, but right now we're the only fully immersive one. It's pretty badass.
No, it's very cool. It was being a techie, I would have very minimal notes on how to improve it, which is
sick. Yes, we had a great team working on it. I was on the team, and we really hammered that shit out, man. And we're very proud of it. So if you guys haven't done the iFly VR, go wingsuit base jump. And here's the deal. There's other skydives all over the world, like Hawaii and shit. Dubai's on there. There's some really cool locations, but you can go skydive tomorrow for $200. You are not going to fly a wingsuit for 4 years.
No.
3 years, 2 years. And you're definitely not wingsuit basing for 6, 7 years unless you just really accelerated through the sport. And we've offered it. iFly's offered it to the world, man. It's pretty cool.
So is that in every location, or is that just?
We're in most locations now. It started in Austin. We built it in Austin, and we sent it out, here and there. We tested it out, and now it's just full blown.
No, that's awesome, man.
Pretty fucking cool.
Yeah, if you guys do it, it's awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking fun, man. So, Atlas Earth.
Axis.
God, I've been telling everybody Atlas.
Is that water, bro?
Is that water? It's very good. It's fire water. How many cities are we in right now?
Cities,
countries.
Countries is a better one. So surprisingly, and don't ask me because I have no fucking idea how. Last time I checked, I think we were in 14 different countries.
Sweet. Isn't that rad?
It's awesome. It's
man.
I wish that for the user's sake that there would be more than just a dozen people in those different countries, so they would have that experience that we're getting in the bigger cities where it's catching on right now. But the fact that some randos have picked it up, Switzerland,
man,
Portugal,
shout out,
where else? Russia,
nice,
Canada. I know there's 7 more I'm missing, but it's cool. It's really cool. We have put very little effort into spreading the word outside of Houston.
Okay.
And so the fact that right now Houston only makes up about 30% of the users on there.
Nice.
That's nice, man.
That's fucking cool.
So cities-wise, we're seeing a good concentration in Salt Lake.
Okay. Adventure capital of the fucking planet.
Salt Lake.
Moab.
Denver.
How's Moab? Have they picked you up?
So Moab, no, and I think it's probably because they identify in larger cities outside of Moab. Moab is a very transient city, so
I gotcha. Yeah,
so
that's
it's
exactly
a lot of Denver
right.
people, a lot of Salt Lake people.
People make trips to go to Moab.
Yeah,
the locals are doing other shit. They're driving big ass crazy dune buggies and shit.
I'd love for the local Moab people to get on there, but I don't really know if there are very many local Moab people.
Yeah, and they don't want to be bothered.
No, they're just
they're all tourists, man. Think about it, right? Mm-hmm. They're the badasses. They move there to do it. They don't want to deal with the locals.
Probably
not the locals, but the tourists.
Yeah, and then Idaho, man.
Idaho, yeah,
Twin Falls.
Shout out
Boise.
to Twin Falls. Shout out to the bridge, baby.
Bridge, man. Yeah, we got a buddy.
484 feet, dog. Yeah, I've jumped 11 times. I got 11 off of that bad boy.
So we got a guy out there now who's living out there. Drew Mayo, Tangy Mayo.
Yeah. Shout out.
He's out there, telling people about it, and they're coming on in droves. So
nice.
Yeah, Houston, Salt Lake, Denver, Twin Falls. Those seem to be the heaviest concentration of users right now.
So what's your background? How do you create an app? Like you just fucking, I'm going to do this.
So to be honest with you, Waz, I had this idea, came to me, I don't know, let's call it 6-7 years ago. I was finding it difficult in my life to find people to go do stuff with. Like you said earlier, shouting out to 20 different groups on Meetup, Facebook, just trying to find somebody whose schedule was matched up or in the same place, same mindset, just wasn't working. And so I was actually in Arkansas with a buddy. He had too much firewater and, didn't make it to the climb the next day. So I sat there and got on Facebook or got on, Meetup.
Hey, said, this is just ridiculous.
Hey guys, I'm here. I got the gear. I got beer for afterwards. Where you at?
Let's do it.
Oh, I'll be there in 5 days, or I just left, or blah blah blah. So there was nothing immediate. There was no immediate solution, and so that's where it kind of just started, and it just kept digging a hole in my brain. Mm-hmm. And then as my life progressed, and I stopped climbing full time, and went back to college, and then got a job and all that. I still found myself in similar situations, but in different environments. And so it just came to me and said, hey, man, fuck it. We need to do this. I came across some money from a startup I was working with, and I just made the conscious decision. I said, if I don't build this and I don't put this out there, you know, I wouldn't be able to live with myself.
Right.
You know, I just had to do it.
That's what a dream does to you.
It'll eat you alive, man.
It'll eat you alive.
It'll eat you.
God, I wish I knew that quote. But yeah, the raisin in the sun. Like, does it bloom or does it wither?
Yeah.
And just destroy you. What happens to a dream deferred? That's what it's called, a dream deferred. Y'all look it up, man. I'm an idiot. I'm not saying I'm a fucking idiot. I just like some things. It was good. I almost had a moment, son, but I fucked that shit up. Yeah, man.
Yeah, so we.
So are you a coder? Like how
no, man, no. I've had to.
So there's guys out there that have apps in their brains. It's eating them alive. I wish I had this app. Where do you start to create? I mean, your platform's dope. When you guys get on there, the platform's dope.
Thank you, appreciate that. So it really started with me talking to my sister. I said, "Hey, Sarah, this is the idea. This is what I want to do with it."
Why Sarah? Who's Sarah?
Sarah's my sister. She came in to see my son. We had a little boy, so she came down to.
What's his name?
Bodie.
Bodester.
We did name him after Patrick Swayze out of Point Break.
Did. Oh, not goodness gracious.
That's my kid, man.
Bodie. Point Break has ruined so many lives.
Has it ruined it or has it improved it?
It's enhanced it. There's a lot of doctors and lawyers and physicians that aren't out there anymore.
Yeah, I tell you what,
shit.
There's a lot of doctors though that are big wave surfers.
Really?
I was shocked.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a documentary, Laird Hamilton's documentary called Riding Giants.
Yeah, I've seen Riding Giants.
Yeah, all those guys are doctors.
Wow. That's the only people that can afford this shit.
Well,
chasing the waves, man.
Maybe,
Same thing with skydiving, man. You got to chase the sun.
Yeah.
You know, if winter freeze is over, the money's gone, you know.
It's gone. But who cares, man? You know, money's just a figment of our imagination.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
People want it from me all the time.
Okay. People want it from me all the time, too.
It's not imaginative.
Look, no, but it can be re-earned. Right?
Right. It's not a finite. It's not a finite.
It can be replenished.
Yeah.
Today, you'll never get it back.
Right.
You know? So live the day the fullest.
Live your day the fullest.
And, you know, live within your means and chase that dream, chase that passion. Don't let money be your guiding factor. If money was my guiding factor, I would have quit this project years ago. Right. You know?
I'd have quit skydiving fucking the first week.
Bro, Are
you kidding me?
I got fucking... boxes full of gear in my garage I'll probably never use again, but fuck it, you know? Like,
dude, I've got 12 fucking logbooks full of ash. Those things mean nothing. All those fucking skydives. I mean, they mean a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't get anything for it, really. Yeah, it's your experience in your life.
It got you to where you are today.
Yeah, exactly.
Would you rather be where you are today or sitting in a bank crunching numbers all day long?
How much am I making?
How much am I
Because your boy ain't going to change. I'm just going to get off work and go do cool shit. Shit, you think I'm going to fucking give up? I ain't never gave up my motherfucking life.
Give up.
But you know, I'm not going to just crunch numbers and go home, son. I'm about to ball out.
Chase the perception, baby, you know?
Shit, I'd be a great baker. I'd hook that shit up. Yo, 12 skydives.
Yeah.
Apologize for making 12 tandems.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry.
I'm just kidding. Don't apologize. I'm just fucking with you, man. 12 tandems, but no, you travel and you do tandems on your vacations.
Yeah, no, so
that's beautiful.
I've just,
Go ahead.
Huh?
Nothing, go.
Oh, I was gonna say, no, I like to jump when I'm on vacation.
Yeah, that's dope.
I think, you know, a lot of people jump to forget what happened Monday through Friday.
Right.
But for you on vacation, you're already in that chill mode, and then you can catch that buzz.
Yeah, that's dope.
It's heightened.
Wow, man. Yeah, that's like a stress-free.
Exactly.
That's pretty rad.
That's taking it to the next level.
Man, I have never experienced that. Every time I've ever gone on vacation, it's because I was going to go work somewhere and skydive. So if I ever went anywhere, it's because I was working.
But then you're living on vacation, bro.
Yeah, I mean, dope. I'm not complaining. But I've never been like chilling. Oh, wait, to Cancun. We tried, but I think something happened. Yeah, nope, never done that. That's pretty fucking rad, though.
Check it out.
So, this brings us to our new segment, Friday Freakout. Friday Freakout is by jointheteam.com. I know, fuck. They don't know what day it is. I'm not releasing this shit for a week. All right. Jointheteam.com. I got to fly with Andrew at the Boogie this weekend, the Dead Man Boogie at Lone Star, Skydive Lone Star, Texas, Luling. Badass drop zone, fast King Air, great owner. Andrew was out there. We got to do some angle jumping, and he took some dope pictures, so hopefully we'll be on the cover of the Parachuters or something cool. This week's Friday Freak Out is a tandem skydive.
All right.
Yeah. So I've got 2,200 of these jumps, taking people on their first skydives. Most blessed job I've ever had. Love it more than anything. I really miss it. When you're getting your rating, this is the nightmare. This is called the side spin phenomenon, okay? It's when it's really, oh, that's Dallas. That's fucking Dallas. Who is that instructor? Yo, I used to work at Skydive Dallas. I worked at Skydive Dallas for years. That's the old otter. Okay, what happens is, and this happens a lot with the little girls. You think you with the little hottie that walks in because you want to strap on the big guy, right? But the big guy weighs more than you and will pull you down. The little girl doesn't weigh more than you. So if she starts to go up and you get on your side, Jesus Christ, what year was this? Did this just happen? Yo, so the student and you separate and become a propeller. Okay, if you go to your side, the tandem, your legs aren't connected, your shoulders are, right? So it spreads apart and picks up speed, okay? It's fucked, dude. It's fucked. It's a nightmare scenario. People used to pass out. Now we have automatic activation devices, and I think it's because, I remember hearing something that is because of situations like this where they get in the side spin phenomenon, they could not deploy their parachute because they passed out, right? So now we have a thing that if you're at a certain altitude, going a certain speed, it deploys your emergency parachute for you. Okay, so even if you do nothing, your parachute's coming out. That's how safe this shit is. I mean, the lawyers have crawled through this and we fixed it. Let's watch that again, Mama. So I
mean, that's scary as shit.
That's fucked up.
But
the student didn't know. They're
that's
like,
what I was gonna say. They're like, the first timer had no idea.
Oh, they got to the ground like, yeah, we were spinning. He was awesome. That instructor was shitting his pants, dog. So, badass tandem instructors or examiners will tell you that you don't use the drogue to get stable. Gosh, I wish I could see his face closer. I know this instructor. I'm sure I know this instructor. So I dumped that fucking drogue right now. Done. As soon as you feel that fall, you'll feel it, right? You'll feel yourself getting separated if the student's legs are low. Remember today how I had your hips lower than your knees, right? How you had to pick up. If their legs go low, you can feel it. Okay? And as soon as you feel that shit, you dump the drogue. That's the drogue. It's a little parachute that slows you down and keeps you stable when you have somebody on your chest. Okay? They say don't use that to get stable, but guess what just fucking saved his life? So I'd argue that get the drogue out, get stable, son. Now, you shouldn't use it. You should be able to fly your body, but shit happens, man. Don't hesitate to grab that drogue and throw that motherfucker for life, son. No shit. Look at that shit. Dude, that's out of control.
Yeah,
that's fucked, man.
It's not pleasant.
The cameraman's gangster with it though. They're sit flying like I ain't going nowhere.
Even got up for a close up.
Like, yo, hey, but they didn't try to help either though, right? They could have stuck a hand out to slow them down. They just sat there. And you know what? That was probably like a GoPro or some shit. They were close as fuck, right? They were on that ass. Hey, shout out to cameraman. You're flying your slide. You could have put your foot out or something to slow them down. So. They're like, I'm getting my $50, dog.
At least everybody made it down safely.
Yeah, hopefully. Yeah, they did.
That's good.
Great. A great facility. It's owned by Skydive Spaceland now. Skydive Spaceland Dallas.
Yeah, that's
man. You want to?
It's a good organization.
So you've been forbidden to skydive?
I haven't been forbidden. I think it's just some things have occurred over the past few weeks, and we just need to, be a little bit cautious.
Was it some friends skydiving that got hurt?
Friends of friends, and then family members and stuff like that. Not skydiving related. It's just
but just life in general.
Life
you got a new baby boy, named Bodester. Bodhisattva.
Godzilla.
I had a friend named Bodhi that lived in Santa Cruz, and he was the real Bodhi from the character.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, no shit. Dude, he had long hair. He's all meditated out. He was really peaceful and calm. He was really weird to me when I was young because I was like from a kind of tough neighborhood in Arizona, and I'm in Santa Cruz for this camp, and I met Bodhi, and he blew my mind.
Dude, I'm telling you, this kid is a reincarnated OG. Like, dude, I don't know why. Everybody that meets him is like, your son is the shit.
First kid.
First kid.
Yeah. Were you nervous? I mean, how you doing? You're 2 years in.
Yeah, 2 years in. Yeah, no, it's great, man.
Is he sleeping?
With me?
No, but he sleeps all night?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, fuck.
No, with me?
How long did it take him to sleep all night?
Until we put him in bed with us.
Oh, yeah, so you lost.
We lost.
You fucking gave up.
Yeah.
You didn't win at all.
No,
you fucking caved.
So we had him in a...
Yeah, he's sleeping now.
We got about 3 or 4 months of crib time, and then that son of a bitch started climbing out of it.
Oh, Bodie.
Yeah, he was climbing out at 9 months. So
damn,
we threw him in the bed.
He's strong.
No, dude. He's got golf ball sized calf muscles. A 2-year-old dude.
Holy shit.
He's a freak in nature,
Bodie.
dude. He's a
Young
freak.
Bodie. So Talus, my youngest, didn't sleep for 9 months.
Fuck those
Fucking
kids.
zombies. Fuck those kids. No, zombie, dude. I swear to God. Like, I don't know how he made it. Like, it was just such a blur of fucking pain.
Yeah,
Right? It was like just waking pain.
I know.
And then we Ferberized. Mom's bought the book, and she stuck to it, and we let him cry it out, and it worked. It took about a week, guys. If your babies ain't sleeping, Ferberize them fucking kids, man. It's painful, but damn it, your sleep is worth it. Your sanity.
So
your fucking sanity.
We got a king bed, so I just plop him in the middle. That's it.
We know the deal.
Done.
Hey,
turn over.
So we were talking about horror movies earlier,
Yeah.
right? And I was like, we don't watch those at my house. Know why? Because little dude's in the middle of the fucking bed. Like, dude, they come in the middle of the night. Like, nah, fuck that.
So I was telling you this story. We were watching a scary movie the other day in bed and got to a scene where the picture frames on the walls are banging.
Yeah, what movie was it?
It was that new show on Netflix, Haunted House on Hill or something. I don't know. I don't watch that garbage, but my wife said, you know, please, and it's Halloween. I specify whatever. Anyway,
Right.
the kid's dead asleep. Picture frames start banging on the wall. This motherfucker sits straight up, goes, ghosts, boo, and then passes right back out.
That's like The Exorcist. Son.
Dude, it was the freakiest thing. I looked at my wife, took the remote, clicked that shit right off. So time to go to bed. I'm not watching this show.
Fuck that. Yo, dude, the most bullshit movie ever fucking made. Ever. Oh, Jesus Christ. Do not ever let your kids watch. What was that fucking movie? Oh, my God. They were eating eyeballs. They were fucking hunting kids down to eat their eyeballs.
What?
They made it seem like it was a fucking cool fantasy movie. They didn't tell you the truth. Samuel Jackson was in that shit or somebody was in that motherfucker.
What was this?
Miss Pettigrew's fucking house of bullshit.
All right, Molly, if you're watching this, we are not watching that shit.
Nightmares. And we're watching, and we're like hoping it's gonna get better, and it just got fucking worse. So there's these fucking like hierarchy of like demons or something that send out these invisible monsters that you can't fucking see, and they're huge and horrid and strong. They come to hunt little kids' eyeballs, and they bring the fucking board is like a board of people in suits, but they're all crazy looking. Trays of children's eye fucking balls. And they all eat them and shit.
Sick.
Dude, my fucking kids were like, dude, we should have stopped it. We should have stopped, but we didn't.
Yeah, good parenting.
Oh, not good parenting, dude. That was
great. You gotta learn one day or another.
We scarred them. That was a scarring.
That was a scarring.
That's gonna take some therapy, son. That's some sessions coming when they're 13. It's gonna be bad, man.
So you know, it's
Because a Pettigrew, you fucking Pettigrew.
I don't know how anybody thinks of that shit. You know, like my mind, I'm thinking like how to improve things, how to make things better, how to, you know, how the fuck do you come up with a plot of some box people selling children's eyeballs to each other? Like
what you do is you just take your what scares you and let your mind race about how bad it could fucking get.
It's ayahuasca.
And
They've got to be.
You explore
yes.
it. How could you explore the terrible? I mean, good job. If not, we wouldn't have fucking a lot of shit. Stephen King, you know, there's a lot of great content.
No, I'm just trying to figure out that mindset. I mean, it's got to be drug induced.
Man, that shit's got to haunt you. Your characters, while you're writing this shit and you're that deep. Like when you're deep in the app, I know you're waking up with like surfing and boxing pictures and CrossFitters in your head. Like we got to build it.
Tornadoes, a lot of tornadoes for some reason.
Really? That was your
No fucking
tear
idea
you
why.
apart?
It's just tornadoes.
Oh, man. So yeah. Or Right on, Jeff Long. So what's next for Jeff Long? Well, how do we spread the word on Access Earth? What can we do for you?
So, right now it's just all about getting users, man, getting that word out there. We're growing every day, and we just need to keep growing.
Please tell your local drop zone, man. We don't have to messenger anymore. We can just go to Access Earth and talk to each other, like directly. All of us. You don't have to know somebody to get invited to a group.
Absolutely. Yeah.
If you're a skydiver, you're a skydiver. You don't have to be in Temple, Texas, Houston, the Bay Area. You don't have to be at Skydive Chicago or the Keys.
You can
skydive the ranch or the land or Zephyr motherfucking Hills or any of the space lands. I love this shit, son. God damn it, skydiving is amazing, man. I got to jump with Dakota Meyer. You guys are you probably have already seen it. It'll be out by the time this comes out. Me and Dakota jumped today. Super dope jump, tracking across the sky, front flips, barrel rolls. Man, it was fucking amazing. Hey, you need to learn to skydive. It'll change your life. It saved mine. I'm not fucking kidding. Jeff Long, how do we find you? Other than Access Earth, of course.
Yeah,
do you have an Instagram page or anything cool like that?
It's all Access Earth, man.
Is it a merchandise? Can we buy hats, or are they just giveaways right now?
You can buy them if you want them,
How do you find them?
If you find me at an event that we're throwing, we'll give them out.
They can't order one? I mean, it's a dope hat. I like the blue.
They can go to the website and order them if they want them custom, like the one I'm wearing.
Sweet.
Shoot me a message, and we haven't set up an e-commerce, or anything.
Have you
like
sponsored any teams?
So I've sponsored a lot of athletes. There's I saw a finger get pointed.
This guy.
Yeah, no. I mean, look, we're about bridging that divide in between those crossover communities. So I mean, we're down to do whatever we can to help.
We're here to help you with the skydive and indoor skydiving community.
Yeah,
the WazzyCircus is on board. I like what you're doing, man.
Thank you.
I work with a similar startup called Be Somebody, which had a lot of potential, and good shout out to Cash Sheik. He made it successful and he sold it. But now there's an open space for that, and I think you filled it. Be Somebody was an amazing platform, and I wish it still existed. But now we've got Access Earth.
Yeah, I saw Be Somebody. I liked Be Somebody. I really think that what they were doing was next level.
Right.
I guess they carried the torch, and I picked it up and I've taken it to the next step where they were connecting people with experts.
Right.
I'm connecting people with everybody.
Right.
You don't need to be an expert to.
And there's no monetary anything. It's Joe, dude. Do you guys want to go to Inland Surf Park? Yeah. Shout out Inland.
Yeah.
Right? You want to meet me at the skate park?
Yeah.
Right. Anybody want to skate today?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you can find people that are better than you to improve yourself. You can find people that are worse than you to go out and.
Is there a small business or instructor opportunity on there? Can I say I've got coaching for this much, or is that forbidden? Because I know you don't want to. There's no ads. You said, it's pure organic.
Strictly no ads, but I mean, whatever you choose to do with it, it's up to you.
Okay. So there is a way that you can promote yourself if that's cool.
Yeah, I mean, set yourself up as an individual on there, network with people, and when you're messaging with them, tell them what you do.
Tell them what's the deal.
I mean, LinkedIn.
Pretty rad.
Look at it. The way that I thought of it originally was this is like a LinkedIn for guys like us. Okay.
Nice.
You can't get on LinkedIn and say, hey, I'm a professional skydiver or I work at iFly. Hit me up if you're interested. Right. That's corporate, right?
Right.
We're the LinkedIn for 5 to 9, not 9 to 5.
Right on.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, you hear that shit, son? That was clever, dog. That was really good.
That just came up with it right
really
now.
Just now?
Just now.
Shoot for the hip, son? That was That was fucking awesome. That was Red Dead Revolver, son.
Marketing, man. Marketing. Son. 15 years of marketing, bro.
Yeah.
But no, man. I mean, that's what I said. It's hard to compare it to any other platform because it's not. It is its own thing. But I've built it, so I want guys like you to be able to utilize it and come back to me and say, hey, Jeff, I see where this can be improved upon for somebody like me. So maybe you are trying to get sponsors, or maybe you are trying to generate some donations for your teams or whatever. Like that's stuff that we haven't tapped into. I mean, we've got it blueprinted and we can put it in production at any point. But I've got a booklet 3 times as thick as the one on your table with ideas and code, and prototypes that we can implement into this thing. I just want the users to be able to kind of dictate in which route it goes. I've made the best guesses that I can. I think I've guessed pretty correctly because the reception from the people that are on it right now is phenomenal. But where it goes from here could go in 20 different directions.
Right on,
where
man.
it's not going to go is to intrusive ads, you know, bullshit videos stopping halfway to sell you car insurance, you know, political bullshit arguments, food pics,
None of that
kid pics,
shit.
none of that shit, man. That belongs on other places.
Unless it's culinary.
Yeah, we're not.
You know, but
yeah.
you might have some culinary people that want to hook up and go eat some cool shit. Now that's pretty fucking rad.
I saw a video
Sushi,
of a dude
like
cooking a fucking steak in the snow with some Bowie knife. You put that video on there, cool.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
If you're chopping up parsley in your living room, I don't want to see that shit.
yeah, man. All right. So I believe that you're gonna make it. It's gonna go big. You're gonna be fucking holding press conferences on a worldwide stage. Okay,
I would be great.
We were giggling about the sacrifices taken this far.
Yeah.
Right. Like the debt, the worry, the downsizing. Okay, to chase a dream. There are lots of people that have dreams. What do you tell them? Why? What would you say? What would Jeff Long say to some guy that said, "Hey, I want to do something just like that"?
So for me, I think it's individual. You know, I don't think that there's a blanket statement that I can say that covers everybody. You know, I
no
did
for
this,
you though. For you though.
For me, yeah. I
when
did
you
this
looked
for
in the
my-
mirror and you wanted to fucking quit, what did you say?
Well, so I actually didn't quit. You know, I started the hardest job I've ever had. You know, I've been putting in 80, 90-hour work weeks that I'm paying myself to work, meaning I'm not paying myself a salary. I'm just paying other fucking people money, you know, out of my pocket.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so it's just I kind of alluded to it earlier. Like I don't segue real quick. Screen time since my child has been born, he's 2 years old, has gone from 3 to 4 hours to 5 to 6 hours. And now it's at 6 to 8 hours. Yeah, that's in 2.5 years. That's fucking terrifying. Okay. There's statistics out there saying that, you know, 1 in 3 people that get on Facebook become depressed because of everything that's going on there. You've got the people that are chasing Insta famous and you know, this whole selfie mentality and everything. Like, it's disgusting to me. And it's really concerning being a father to think about what society is going to look like for my son when he's older and in high school or middle school or whatever, doing that stuff. And I honestly believe that there's guys, you know, that can have impact that are choosing not to, because of whatever reason. Maybe they're scared of the financial loss, or maybe they're scared because nobody's going to appreciate the idea, or you know, scared of failure, whatever it is.
And it's all true. Nobody's going to appreciate it. It's going to fucking fail, and you're going to lose money.
I've failed. I've lost money. I've done everything all in this company. Like, you know, like
fucking 100%.
100%.
That's the fucking path. That's the walkway. So there's no way around that.
You just have to suck it in, hit yourself in the nuts, and jump off the cliff, man. Honestly,
I wouldn't hit myself.
And know that,
but yeah.
know that you're doing it for a just cause. You know, I'm not doing this to get rich. I'm not doing this to you know, move to San Francisco and drive a Tesla and be like, hey, you know, like, I'm doing this because, one, I see a need that needs to be answered. I feel like, you know, guys like us, and there's hundreds of thousands of millions, and you know, we're everywhere.
Guys and gals,
absolutely. That just they're not catered to. So why not cater to them, right?
Right on.
And then you couple that with everything else that's going on. I mean, these bigger corporations, they don't care about what they're doing.
Right.
You know, they don't care about the impact to society they're having. They could do better, and they're not.
Right.
You know, they're answering their shareholders. I'm just one guy with a team of people that believe in it, trying to do something great, and you know, we hope that it responds.
It is great.
People.
It is great, man. It could be you guys. It could be a lunch, right? I want to go out to lunch with a skydiver. All right, any skydivers out there want to go to lunch? You can hit everybody up in your radius. It's pretty cool, guys.
Yeah.
Hey, I would appreciate you for coming on, man.
Hey, man.
It's been a fucking rad day, huh?
Great day, dude. It's
awesome.
Man. Awesome.
Yeah.
So, thank you so much for having me on.
Oh, my pleasure, dude.
Great pleasure meeting you.
I want you to come back on in 6 months and give me your new numbers. Okay. How many users you got now, you think?
So right now, I think we're right over 400 active users.
Okay.
I think we've cracked, I don't know, 500-600 downloads. So
Let's try to get 4,000, 6,000.
If I would be happy with 2,000 by the end of 2018, but if we could double that,
let's quadruple that shit, son.
I mean, shit, I want 1 million. I want people to be on there so you guys can make the best of it.
Yeah, well, we're just helping each other by downloading it. You know what I mean? There's no like, you don't require anything, and you're hooking people up. I think it's fucking rad. Connection is dope.
I need your name, your email, and what sports you like to do.
Right on.
That's it.
Physical connections, guys, not just digital. Let's meet up and hang out and go big, son.
Use your phone to put down your phone.
Yeah. The fucking revolution, son. No, that's fucking rad. That's fucking rad. Hey, guys, WazzyCircus Radio. Learn to skydive. It'll change your life. It saved mine. Hit us up. I'm going to start a coaching corner. So if you guys want to send in your videos, not Friday Freakouts, just something cool, I'll go over your jumps on the show, and we'll talk about how you need to straighten your fucking legs and put your head back. That's all it is. Don't send me your videos. Just straighten your legs and go have fun in the sky. If you want to send me your videos, you can. Be what, WazzyCircus at Messenger or some shit would be the best place right now. Love you guys.
Download the app.
Download the app, son. Access Earth. Biatch!
Yeah, let's go!